I'm here with Deatri King-Bey and LL Reaper, is also known as. She also has a blog. Tell us about your blog.
Yes, I have two blogs. My blog at DeatriKingBey.com features romance writers and women's fiction writers, black romance, and my other blog, LLReaper.com, features suspense and thriller blogs. And then I have a non-fiction blog for becoming a successful author that actually teaches authors about the industry. It teaches about the writing craft, how to promote your books, how to market your books, how to put your books on the Kindle, on the book, and all that stuff. So it's everything you want to know about being an author. Hi, how are you?
Okay, that's what I'm most familiar with, your blog, how to become a successful author. So tell us about some of your titles.
On my women's fiction side, I write, like I say, I write romance, black romance, and women's fiction. And you'll see everything I'm mostly known for. I like to kill people in my books. My romances are a little bit different than your typical traditional romance. Whereas on my suspense side, I write what's called dangerously sexy suspense, and that would be my LL Reaper side. And again, it's suspense, of course, and it's a series, and I write with a partner called Curtis Allcutt, and we write under the name LL Reaper.
And where can we find your books?
Any bookstore, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. They come in ebook and print. I always tell people to go to my website because they don't allow you to sell 99-cent books on cheaper on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and I also give away free books. So online, if you see a book that says 99 cents, go to my website and get it for free. Otherwise, like I said, go to my website and you get your Kindle, Nook, or print, and it'll send you to the direct link to where you want to go.
And repeat your website.
DeatriKingBey.com, DeatriKingBey.com, or LLReaper.com, that's LLReaper.com, or BecomeASuccessfulAuthor.com. And again, that newsletter, I give out workshops, like I'm doing one character development this month. Last month I did formatting ebooks, so there's lots of free information. Go on there and get the free stuff.
And where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Decatur, Illinois, but presently I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been living there for 5 years and love it.
Okay, Arizona. Well, there you have it. Deatri King-Bey. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jay Henderson. Jay Henderson is from Memphis, Tennessee. She's a Tennessean. I went to school in Tennessee, Fisk University. She has two titles out, Someday 2 and Someday.
Someday is the first book, Someday 2 is the sequel.
Okay, Jay, tell us a little bit about your books.
I write inspirational romance, as I said, my titles are Someday and Someday 2. It's mainly geared toward Christian singles, but it's for anybody because I choose to motivate and inspire, and we could all use a little motivation and inspiration sometimes.
Okay, fantastic. And who's your lead character?
My lead character is a wonderful event planner named T, going through what I call the someday phase, in which she has the house, she has the car, she has the dream job, and she is missing that person to share with. And she knows he's coming someday, but in the meantime, she's busy with her work and her friends, and like I said, it's inspirational romance, so she's thinking of her church and her faith, and then she meets a wonderful young man named Michael, retired NFL player. Now, Michael is wonderful as he is. He has some issues because he has a stalker. Yes, so the book takes a little bit of a twist and it turns into how they struggle to stay alive in order to stay together.
Well, that sounds intriguing. Thank you, Jay, and good luck.
Thank you.
And where can we find your books?
You can find my books on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, and bookstore. You can also go to my website, Jay Henderson Author. It's JAEHENDERSON author.com, or my women's motivational website, I'mAGoodWoman.com.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Here with Kianna Alexander. Kianna, what type of writing do you do?
I write paranormal romance, contemporary romance, and historical romance.
Paranormal romance. Explain paranormal romance.
Paranormal romance just involves things that are out of the ordinary. Some people think of werewolves or vampires. My stories don't contain those kind of things. I do have shapeshifters, but mine are cats, tigers, and panthers, and also telekinetics. and sorcerers and things like that.
Okay, sounds interesting. How many titles do you have out?
I currently have 4 titles out.
And list them. Tell me what they are.
I have Sky's the Limit, which was my first book, published in 2009. That's a contemporary mystery with romantic elements, kind of a family drama story. Then I have Darkness Rising, my first paranormal. It is a Panther Shifter heroine. Then I have Embrace the Night, the sequel to Darkness Rising, which has a Tigress Shifter heroine. And then I have Kissing the Captain, which is my latest, which is a historical romance, and it's sweet.
Okay. And Kianna, where are you from?
I am from Durham, North Carolina. I live in a little town outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, Fayetteville. All right, there you have it. Kianna Alexander. She also publishes under the name Alexandra Kane. Thank you, Kianna.
You're welcome.
Here with B.A. Benz. And she writes YA, young adult books. And the fascinating thing about her writing is that she writes from the perspective of young black boys or African American boys. And it's fascinating to me because B.A. is sort of a grandmother. So you wonder how does grandma write about the grandson? So B.A., tell me a little bit about your books.
My books, as this is, are written from the boy's point of view. I wanted to create something that young teen boys could gravitate towards, not just girls. I mean, girls, bless our hearts, we will read, we love books, we will sit down, put up our feet and read everything. But for a guy, I sat back and said, what is it that keeps him from wanting to read? And frequently he's just not quite ready to read about a girl yet. But he does want to read about someone that will teach him something or show him something about his life. So I will admit that I treated boys as a scientific study. I studied them, tried to learn more about them. I actually think it's a benefit that I didn't have a son, because otherwise I probably would have written about my son instead of trying to write about boys.
Well, I can't think of a market that should be addressed, and I think you've done well by choosing that segment of the YA market. You certainly do need young black boys to get them to read. So tell us, where can we find your books?
My book is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can come to my website, babins.com. And right here it's at the Paradise Bookstore.
Okay, there you go.
It should be all over the place, hopefully.
All right, that's B.A. Benz. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Ann Clay. Now, Ann, you are associated with the Romance Slam Jam, am I right? And how long?
I've been a slammer since 2003. My first Slam Jam was in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. And what do you write?
I love the readers. I love the fellowship and getting to talk with the readers and exchanging just the love for the word, the written word, and getting ideas from them. They always share what it is that they want to see in our books.
And how many titles do you have out?
I currently have 9 titles.
9?
Yes.
And that's a lot in 5 or 6 years.
Yes, and they all range between, I've done inspirational fiction, I have a devotional that I've done, and I also have mostly women's fiction and romance, contemporary. This is what I do.
And what's your latest title?
My latest title right now is Protective Custody.
Can you hold it up for us?
Protective Custody came out last year, but I do have 2 titles that I didn't get to at the beginning of the year, but will be featured in late summer and early fall. And those titles are Ties That Binds and Gumbo Love, the 2 books that are scheduled for 2002.
And where can we find your books?
I am on Amazon. You can find me. All of my titles are in ebook format, so you can find me on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and directly through the publishers.
There you go. Ann Clay. Thank you, Ann.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, I'm here with Yahrah St. John, another romance writer. Yahrah, where are you from?
I am from Orlando, Florida. Originally from the Windy City, Chicago.
Chicago native. So tell me about some of your titles.
Some of my titles, I have a new release, Lost Without You. It's the second book in the Adams Affair trilogy. The first book in the trilogy, Need You Now, came out in December. So all those are available online at Amazon.com or BNN.com.
And what are some of your main themes? I mean, romance writers.
Yes, I love, of course, romance, but family drama is a big theme throughout all of my books. Corporate intrigue, sometimes political. There's a little bit of politics in there, so lots of different things.
It's strictly romance, no erotica,
no, strictly romance.
And no romantic suspense.
No romantic suspense. Like I said, there's an element of corporate intrigue, like in this new series. I have an antagonist, Andy Jackson, that is trying to steal this company, the Adams Cosmetics company formula for the cosmetics and the fragrances.
And who's your publisher?
It's Harlequin Kamani Romance.
And where can
all my readers can find me online at www.yahrahstjohn.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There it is. Yahrah St. John's.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Andrea Wilson. And Andrea writes
Inspirational Christian fiction, romance.
Inspirational romance. Okay. Andrea, how long have you been writing?
Been writing since high school, but published for about 3 years.
And how many titles do you have out now?
I have 7 titles, and then I have 2 co-authored books.
And what's your latest title?
My latest title is actually my teen series, but the book I'm here for right now is Wife 101, which is my inspirational romance book.
Wife 101. So that's, who are you teaching, the husband or the wife?
Both.
Oh, okay.
It's just a story about the mistakes women make in relationships and how to get it right so that you can be, whether you're married or single, in that relationship you want to be in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it sounds like an instructional manual, but it's
it's a mixture. It's a story. It's actually a fictional story about a woman who finds out her recent ex is getting married to somebody else. So she attends a class to learn about how to be a better woman. And in the process, you can see her date and make mistakes and make it right and whatnot. And there is a sequel, Husband 101, comes out November 3rd this year. So got something for the men too.
All right, there you go, folks. Look for Husband 101. And where can we find your books?
You can check me out online. They're on Amazon, wife101.com, or check me out on Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, as DRA Wilson for Twitter, Facebook, my name, Andrea J. Wilson. You can find me online.
There you go, Andrea J. Wilson. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm here now with Earl Sewell. Earl is from Chicago, and he writes in various genres, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about himself and his works. What's going on, Earl?
I'm here at Romance Slam Jam. I'm having a great time. I do write in a number of genres, from young adult to adult titles. The books that I'm currently here promoting today is my latest young adult book, which is called Maya's Choice. It's the 6th book in my series. I hope you'll check it out. And on the adult side, I'm also here promoting my book, Cougars. It's a hot one. It's a smoker for adults only.
There you go, Cougars. Sounds juicy.
Yes, it is.
So,
go ahead.
So go ahead, guys.
And if you want to follow me, you can get my website at www.earlsewell.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Twitter as well.
There you go, Earl Sewell. Thank you, Earl.
Thank you.